Hi, I just want to explain what Osteostrong can do for your patients. We help improve bone density, muscle strength, improve balance, posture, often people will find decreases in joint pain, and that, of course, improvements in those areas decrease people's risk of fall and injury. So how are we doing it? So bones are getting stronger until you reach physical maturity, and then they are declining on an average 1 to 2% a year. And so after 30, it's difficult to trigger bone growth with regular exercise. What we're doing is we're triggering the adaptive response for bone growth. Wolff's Law, discovered in the 1800s, recognized that it's force applied to the skeletal system that triggers bone growth. When they began to study how much force is necessary to trigger bone growth once you pass physical maturity, they've come up with some pretty high numbers. On the lower body, it's a minimum of 4.2 multiples of body weight. So for somebody like me who weighs 110 pounds, that's over 400 pounds of force that you have to apply in a safe manner before you're triggering any bone changes. So how do you do that in a safe manner? That's what our equipment is designed to do. It's designed to help people put necessary amounts of force onto their skeletal system using isometric loading. And we're going to show you how we do that. This is our upper growth trigger. It mimics the way the body takes force when you fall forward. It's isometric loading, so this isn't going to move and this isn't going to move. We're recording the force with our biofeedback screen right here. These are the multiples of body weight right here. Research has shown on the upper body, it takes 2.5 multiples of body weight to trigger bone growth once you pass physical maturity in the upper kinetic chain. I'm going to demo it. So the first is a warm-up. Take a breath in. Just put 340 pounds of force through my upper kinetic chain. That's 3.2 multiples of body weight. So then, now we're going to do my full exertion. So it should be my 1 rep maximum. It's the maximum amount of force I can apply to my skeletal system. So I take a breath in. This is our lower growth trigger. It mimics the way the body takes force when you jump. The heels are lined up under the hips. The whole back is against the seat. This is working the lower kinetic chain. So again, the first is a warm-up. Take a breath in. This is our core growth trigger machine. It mainly works on strengthening the core. We keep a neutral spine by looking straight ahead. We're pulling down with the elbows. First is the warm-up. Take a breath in. This is our postural growth trigger, and what we're doing is we're putting pressure onto the whole skeletal system. We work on making sure that the spine is in a neutral position. We're doing exaggerated good posture, so we're also triggering that brain-body connection so that we are improving posture in our everyday activities. So first is the warm-up. So that's the session. Every session is coach guided. Nobody ever does this equipment on their own. After we finish the 4 pieces of equipment, we then go back and work on balance on the vibration plate.